He never knew his mother's name until a stranger screamed it during a basketball game. Marcus Lewis grew up in Fargo, North Dakota, but not in what you'd call a home. Before he even turned 12, he'd already moved through 6 different foster houses. Some of them were quiet, some were cruel. One house even locked the refrigerator at night, a constant reminder that he didn't truly belong. Every official file, every piece of paper that defined his existence, said the same 3 things. Mother unknown, father unknown, infant abandonment, minus 1,983. These words were the only family history he had. By the time he was 15, Marcus had stopped asking questions. He learned the hard way that every potential answer just seemed to hurt worse than the silence ever could. The silence was empty, but the answers were filled with rejection. So, he just stopped asking. Basketball became his sanctuary. It was the only place where no one cared where he came from, who his parents were, or why he always showed up alone. On the court, the noise of his past faded away. Nothing else mattered. Not the string of temporary homes, not the lack of a family name he could claim as his own, not the empty chair that haunted him at every single parent-teacher night. The squeak of sneakers on the polished wood was the only family tree he needed. And Marcus got good. By his senior year, he wasn't just playing, he was dominating. He was so good that he started getting serious attention from scouts at North Dakota State University. ndsu basketball was a real possibility, a ticket to a future he could build for himself. But even with this bright future on the horizon, a deep, cold fear lived inside him. It was a question that echoed in his quietest moments. If no one ever came looking for me, maybe I was never wanted in the first place. Fast forward to March 2024. The scene is a packed high school gymnasium, buzzing with the energy of a crucial game. College recruiters are scattered throughout the stands, their clipboards and intense gazes following every play. The pressure is immense, but Marcus is in his element. He sinks one shot, then another, then a third in a row. He's on fire. The crowd is roaring, and then it happened. Amid the chaos and the cheers, a woman suddenly stood up from the crowd. She was shaking. Her eyes locked on him, and she screamed a single word, a name that cut through all the noise. Mickey. Marcus froze, his heart hammered against his ribs. Mickey. No one had ever called him that name. Not his foster parents, not his teachers, not his friends, not his coaches. No one. Ever. The referee blew his whistle, stopping the game. All eyes turned to the woman, who was now crying uncontrollably. Security guards started moving toward her, but she didn't seem to notice. She just kept pointing, her finger aimed directly at Marcus. "That's my baby," she sobbed, her voice cracking. "That's Mickey." The entire gym fell into a stunned, deafening silence. The world seemed to tilt on its axis. Marcus felt dizzy, like the floor was about to give way beneath him, because Mickey wasn't just a random name. It was a name, faded and barely legible, etched onto the tiny plastic bracelet he was found with as an infant. A secret he had carried his entire life. A name he had never, ever told a single soul. Her name was Elaine Carter, and she was from Nebraska. 41 years ago, she was just 19 years old. She was pregnant, homeless, and running for her life, escaping a situation of terrible domestic abuse. With no one to turn to and nowhere to go, she gave birth all alone. Overwhelmed and terrified, she made an impossible choice. She wrapped her newborn son warmly, placed him safely at the entrance of a hospital, and walked away. She didn't leave him because she didn't love him. In her heart, she left him because she loved him so much. She believed he'd have a better chance of survival without her dragging him into her desperate world. For the next 4 decades, she never stopped searching. She called hospitals, visited churches, and pleaded with foster care agencies, hitting one dead end after another. The records were sealed. The trail was cold. There was nothing. Then, one night, a local high school basketball livestream from Fargo went viral, and as she watched the grainy video on her small phone screen, she saw a young man's face, and she recognized him instantly. Elaine didn't rush the court. She didn't create a bigger scene. She waited. After the game, after the crowd had cleared and the gym had emptied, Marcus walked past her. He was confused, scared, his mind reeling. She didn't run up and yell, I'm your mother." She just stood there, her voice quiet and gentle. She simply said, "I'm sorry I left, and I understand if you walk away right now." But Marcus didn't walk away. The wall he had built around his heart for 41 years crumbled in an instant. He collapsed into her arms. And for the very first time in his entire life, someone chose him. There was no lawsuit. There was no anger, no screaming, no blame. There was just the quiet, healing power of the truth. A few weeks later, North Dakota State University officially offered Marcus a full athletic scholarship. When he played his first college game, Elaine was there. She sat quietly in the back row, who's watching, just being present. She never pushed. She never asked him to call her mom. And then one day, without any prompting, he did it on his own. Some families are lost through cruelty. Others are lost through fear. But kindness has a memory that can span decades. If this story moved you, make sure you watch the next episode in this series. Subscribe to our channel, because the next reunion we share happens in a place that no one ever expected. Thanks for watching.